For 28 years, the FBI and CIA controlled one of the most secret locations on Earth, the Sun Castle. Officially, it does not exist. In classified records, it is listed as a non-operational anomaly site. No images were ever released. No missions were ever acknowledged. But in reality, it is one of the most mysterious places in the world. But inside, leaked intelligence fragments. One order appears repeatedly. Contain the site. No public access under any condition. For 28 years, the castle remained sealed. Until now, it has been rediscovered.
Deep in a remote mountain region, far away from any known civilization, there exists a structure that does not appear on modern maps. It is called the Sun Castle. No one knows who built it or when it was created. Even the oldest records only mention it as the place that should not be opened. For centuries, travelers and explorers avoided this area, reporting strange silence around the structure and unusual changes in light near its walls. Because of this, the location was eventually marked as restricted territory, and over time the castle was forgotten by the world. For centuries, the Sun Castle remained hidden from the outside world. The people inside continued their duty, protecting the ancient guardian and keeping the old secrets alive. But one day, everything changed. The castle became silent. The lights in the halls disappeared. The doors to the deepest chambers were closed. When outsiders finally discovered the location, they found no explanation for what
is
happened.
Happening to the structure?
Only empty rooms, ancient warnings, and a mystery left behind. The Son of the Sun was no longer seen. When the Sun Castle was discovered 28 years ago, the first teams expected to find an ancient ruin. Instead, they found something impossible, a massive castle standing untouched by time. The stone walls were still strong. The halls were still preserved. Ancient symbol covered every room, but the deeper they explored, the stranger it became. Every chamber contained the same warning carved into the walls, a message about a guardian connected to the sun. The investigators never revealed what they found inside. Shortly after, the castle was sealed, and the world forgot it existed. After the castle was sealed, nobody was allowed to enter for 28 years, but before it disappeared from the world, the first investigation teams explored the inside. They found enormous empty halls, ancient rooms, and a strange temple hidden deep within the castle. The walls were covered with carvings showing a giant figure surrounded by sunlight. Every room seemed built around one purpose: to protect something. The deeper they went, the more they realized this was not just an old castle. It was built for a secret that humanity was never meant to discover. Inside the deepest halls of the Sun Castle, investigators found something that changed everything. Ancient writings covered the walls. They described a powerful being known as the Son of the Sun. The carving showed a giant figure standing beneath the sun, surrounded by people who protected him. But the message was not a worship. It was a warning. The ancient people believed that if the Son of the Sun ever became angry, the balance of the world would break, and the first thing to disappear would be the sun itself. The ancient writings revealed more about the creature inside the Sun Castle. They called him the Son of the Sun, a being described as 3 meters tall, with a body that shined like daylight and eyes as white as the stars. The people of the castle did not see him as a monster. They believed he was a guardian, a force powerful enough to protect the world from what was hidden beneath the castle. But the final pages of the records contained one terrifying message. The Guardian's power was also the greatest danger. The ancient people believed the Son of the Sun was connected to the light above them, His energy was said to come from the sun itself. As long as he remained calm, the world stayed in balance. The castle's people built their entire civilization around protecting the guardian and keeping the ancient rules. No one was allowed to enter his chamber without permission. No one was allowed to disturb his rest, because the legend said one moment of anger from the son of the sun could turn daylight into darkness. For centuries, the Sun Castle remained hidden from the outside world. The people inside continued their duty, protecting the ancient guardian and keeping the old secrets alive. But one day, everything changed. The castle became silent. The lights in the halls disappeared. The doors to the deepest chambers were closed. When outsiders finally discovered the location, they found no explanation for what happened. Only empty rooms, ancient warnings, and a mystery left behind. The son of the sun was no longer seen.
All right,
When the
easy now.
hidden
Watch that
castle
corner.
was finally
Got it.
investigated,
Keep
the
it steady.
authorities realized they were not looking at
Hold the
an
light steady down
ordinary
there.
ancient site. The deeper they explored, the more questions appeared. Why was the castle built around one chamber? Why did every warning describe the same guardian? And why were the final records incomplete? The area was declared restricted. The entrances were sealed. For 28 years, the Sun Castle remained untouched, hidden from the world. But legends do not disappear forever. They wait to be discovered again. Longer seen. After 28 years of silence, the Sun Castle was finally discovered again. The gates that had remained closed for decades were opened once more. Inside, explorers found the same ancient halls, the same carvings, and the same warnings left by the people who lived there. But one thing was missing. The chamber of the son of the sun was empty. No guardian. No explanation. Only a final message carved into the stone. The light remains only while the guardian watches. And for the first time, people began to wonder, was the castle protecting the world, or was it hiding the truth? After the final restoration was completed, strange signals began appearing across all systems inside the Sun Castle. Security cameras stopped recording properly, showing brief flashes of light in empty corridors. Audio devices picked up a low-frequency hum coming from deep underground.
I believe the figures are consistent with the
Every
text we
locked
reviewed
door
yesterday.
in the castle remained closed, except one. When the final restoration of the Sun Castle was completed, scientists immediately noticed something impossible. All solar monitoring systems across the world started showing abnormal activity. The sun itself was unstable. Spikes of energy, sudden fluctuations, unexplained darkening patterns. It was
The
as if
prophecy
something
is
was
true.
reacting from inside the sun. And then the data became clear. There was only one explanation. The son of the sun is back, and he is angry.